Hello, this is Marshall here with another Batman video. This time it's Batman Detective Comics number 350. The Royal Rogue who reigned in the Reign of Terror conquered Batman, the Monarch of Menace. One of the hands down best Batman villains ever made, and if you're going by the Batman timeline, he's also the first supervillain Batman ever fought. If you go by that metric, he's better than the Joker. He's better than all of those. Because in his first fight, he won against Batman. Technically, this is his second. It would have only been one fight if the story didn't pan out. And also, why isn't he appearing in any of the new versions of Batman? I mean, he is pretty pinnacle for Batman's entire career. He didn't start out winning against every supervillain he fought. This is the first one he fought, probably not beat by Bob Kane. And the fact of the matter is, he would have started by at least losing to one supervillain. He may not be the greatest of supervillains. Well, to me, he's the greatest. I mean, he was the first one to beat Batman. No one can beat that. I mean, unless it's by popularity standards, he is. Monarch of Menace isn't the most memorable villain, well, other than him being the first to beat Batman, but screw it. He's the first to beat Batman, which will be seconded by Bane, who people more or less care about, and he actually did it in a more glamorous way. Well, I mean, we all have our ways, but hands down, best villain, Monarch of Menace. Skull Ryan said it was Monarch of Madness, which is incorrect. It's Monarch of Menace with an menace, not madness. Please get that right when you do a video on it. Other than that, watch Skull Ryan. He's a good YouTuber. Anyway, hands down, screw Joker, go to hell Riddler, Monarch of Menace, goated 100%. Anyway, Batman has been called the Master Detective, the King of Crime Fighters, but in the frankest confession ever made by any superhero, in all the annals of comicdom, he reveals the startling identity of the only criminal who has completely crushed him. Yes, the only one. Don't list any other ones. It is the only one. The Monarch of Menace. I hither dub thee, Sir Fool Batman, for thinking he could ever capture the Monarch of Menace. Yo, probably not made by Bob Kane. Arriving at Gotham City Airport after a visit to a friend, and Dick Robin Grayson is faced with an explosive spectacle. My plane has only 30 seconds and was only 30 seconds late, and look at the way Batman spends his time waiting for me. The hot seat only burns you once, Batman, so what difference does it make to us if we add you to the two guards we already gunned down breaking out of the big house? Buzz off and let this fly guy take us up to the wild blue yonder, or I'll blow up everyone on this field with a sizzling stick of TNT. That is very hard to say. I also said it the wrong way around. You're not frightening me. Frightening anyone with your family-sized toothpick. That's not a toothpick, it'll be toothpaste. Wise guy, huh? I can't speak. How do you like it? How do you like me to put it a nice deep pot in your hair with TNT? Instantly taking the advantage of the boy's wonder audacious act, the Basque Manhunter was The unique batarang at the fog. Huh? What game do you think you're playing? Attuned with the same heartbeat to Batman, Dick makes a lightning stab at. I'm playing catch, and I'm battering. I'm out the. How do you even say that? Out the box with beam balls. I have no idea what I'm trying to say. The world's greatest detective, lethal fists explode with grenades against the gang of thugs. Batman, only human gun. I'm down. He can't swallow the lead. Yeah, but it looks like he's spitting our slugs right back at us. Ugh. That's the trouble, you're too far behind. Ugh. Go on, squash that candy clown. I'm right behind you. Don't tell me there's no one left but me. Ugh. No, there's no one. Anyone after the authorities caught away the dazed gangsters? You're the greatest, Batman. You're the king. I hate to disappoint you, Dick. But when we get home, I'll tell you who really is the king, because it certainly isn't me. Shortly at the mansion of Batman and his other identity of Bruce Wayne, millionaire sportsman, and this one he's a sportsman. In all honesty, Dick, I have to tell you there is a real king. The Monarch of Menace, the king of crime. He defied every attempt I made to bring him. Yeah, technically he fought the Monarch of Menace multiple times, if I'm reading this correctly, and failed every single one. So technically, he may have, Batman, after this story, may have won once. The Monarch of Menace could have won multiple times. And and Batman puts him into high regard. I can still hear his taunting laughter as I caught him and his henchmen leaving the scene of one of his numerous bank robberies. At the Monarch's command, his henchmen formed a living wall behind us. Teach this masked churl he cannot approach my royal person without kneeling on bended knee. Your void is our command. I think it's supposed to say voice. Our command, Mr. Monarch. You hoid the monarch, kneel. Yeah, kneel before I crown you with this heather. Ha! I backflipped into the fogs, holding me. How amusing. Perhaps I ought to make you my court acrobat. The only court that interests me is the one I'm going to put you in, the court of law. You insolent fool, you'll never get near enough to me to even touch me. As the monarch races away, the loot I took off after him. Aha! Do you really think you're going to catch me, peasant? I don't see how I can lose with you carrying all that extra weight in stolen loot, your highness. What holding you back, Batman? I can hardly lift my feet. Oh yeah, the guy has super glue stick to his foot. Now don't tell me you've already given up the race. I'm stuck fast. His boots made release a super adhesive super glue. It has boots with super glue and a gas cape and an electric scepter, and a hypno crown. I'm really spoiling this. As I lurch desperately close to the monarch's cloak, gas being released from the cloak. The monarch had a great sense of humor. What's the matter, Batman? Is the shock of being knighted by my royal AC/DC scepter? Modern electricity. AC/DC is a type of flowing of electricity. Getting into electricity is very difficult. I remember a movie, but I forgot the name. It had the guy from that Harry Potter spin-off of it. By my too much for one of your lowly station. Oh, owie! As the monarch bent over me, his jeweled, unbearable lightning flashed until the jewels in his crown. You can't resist my hypnotic spell. Got to get up, fight you. You and every crime fighter in the world. Batman is powerless against me. I am the king of crime. Aha, yes, Batman, you have more than met the match in the Monarch of Menace. Can't move. Powerless. End part 1 of the Monarch of Menace. An explosive conclusion will blast off in the 5th page following. Now this is where the video ends. After I go over this ad by Grandpa Mustard Digs the Dragula, the cat from Amt and George Barris gives Grandpa Mustard a surprise. Grandpa, here's your dream car. Well, I'm dying to drive it. I'll bury Herman at the strip. There's still a bigger surprise for you. Ants made your Dragula into a super detailed kit. That's a dead ringer, just like Herman's Munster coach model. Complete with a Mustang engine, plenty of chrome goodies. Here now, Amped famous Dragula or Herman's Munster coach. Buy them both at $1.70 each. Amped Corporation, Box 400, Troy, Michigan, AMT. There's a flash ad. There's a Casey the Cop. Jury room. Well, Sluggo, when's the jury come out? We'll find out your fate. Listen, Casey, my lawyer made a good speech. The jury will set me free. Not this time. It looks like you're prison. It looks like you're going to prison. See? I don't get it. There's this and a cap hobby hints how to do it better. What are you doing? Spreading paper on the floor. I'm going to paint a model. That's no good. You're bound to get paint on the floor and the model will pick up dust. 2. Come on, down the basement. There I know your mom would have a cardboard carton around. See? No mess, no dust. And what's your BQ? On Brotherhood Week, February 20 to 26th, Brotherhood quotidian, an unstinting dedication to freedom, tolerance, and individual dignity gave us our mighty nation. United and determined, we must stand ready to preserve our legacy. President LBJ. Lyndon B. Johnson. So this is basically a test. Anyway, this is part 2. We'll read it next time. So, be happy for that. But, for all intents and purposes, this has been Monarch of Menace, part 1. Hope to see you next time. Hope to see you again. And bye-bye. Bye.